And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set. And starting in this one, number 21. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Inside corner for a strike, and away we go this afternoon. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mullins sizing this one up, makes the grab, one down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, a guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Gavin Sheets.
Well, Boog, just an on-base machine. Last month he was on almost half the time, an OBP over 450. Just a really tough out. I mean, this guy's a catalyst for this offense right now.
Luis Arias in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with one out. And now it's Manny Machado.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Barely hitting over the Mendoza.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And there's a foul ball. Merrill patrolling center field, batting in the cleanup spot. A former first-round pick in 2021.
Ball,
just off the inside edge. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins in pursuit. And that's the third out. Padres leave one. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Queens, pitching in our game today, Randy Vasquez. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Juan Soto now. Another solid power season. Lindor the move. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the catch. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 homers already in this series.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Just missed. Next offering way upstairs.
That's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance, works the walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And first offering is fouled off. Alonso off of first with 2 away. Just off the inside edge. Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. Struck him out looking. Nothing for the Mets in the first. Second inning coming up from Citi Field. Nothing here on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Ramon Laureano. Late on that fastball. The Mets would get a big boost from a win in this one, so close to the end of the season. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1.
We're pretty late in the season now, Boog, and every win or loss is magnified. Got to do your job on every play and make sure you don't cost the team by losing focus.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
That catches the corner. Next offering is foul back. Good eye on that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Second inning here, no score. Now move to first. Laureano back in on a dive. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a bouncer. McNeil fires to first in time. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Mullins snags it, and that is that. One left for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. So now here's the Mets DH, Mark Vientos. Vasquez back to work. Outside.
That's a ball.
And that is ball 1. Foul ball there. That's ripped. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Double play ball to second. There's one. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Out towards left center. Sheets has this one sized up, and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We played two full. We're tied, 0-0. Top half of the third inning, and here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Hit in the air, left field. Nimmo makes the grab, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. One out, bases empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, bases empty. And that one in the air, center field. Corrals it. Two down. Luis Ariz stands in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that misses. 1-0. And it's fouled away. Two outs. Line drive and foul ball. Right side, Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Padres down in order, and we're still knotted at 0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Mets, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Popped up. Tatis puts it away for the out. One down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
On the ground to first. A flip to the pitcher covering, and they get Mullins for the out. Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's Francisco Lindor. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. The next offering misses. And the count 1-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Cronenworth. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the top of the fourth, stepping in for San Diego, Manny Machado.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. 0-2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Inside. And the count is 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Laureano in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 4th inning underway, no score. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing across here this half. We're midway in the 4th, no score. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Juan Soto. Ground ball right side. O'Hearn steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Into the second deck it goes. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
One down. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Nimmo, in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. Out to center. Merrill settles underneath it. Brings it in. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Mark Vientos. A single his first time. And that is out of play. High chopper to third. But it kicks foul. And that's in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out to short. A rise onto first. And the inning is over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Gavin Sheets. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a ball popped up. Lindor. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Just off the outside edge. Now 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
In the air, right field. Soto makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, and now here's Jeff McNeil.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Vasquez back to work. Up the middle, gloves it on the dive. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. That one lifted to left. Sheets in position. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting.
2 down, base is empty. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. Flied to right his first time. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Merrill under it. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. Top 6, and now the catcher comes up to him. Freddie Fermin. Line drive. Makes the grab. One away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Tatis, batting with one down, takes a strike. This to third. 2 up, 2 down.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
So up next, Luis Arias. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Mets 1 and the Padres nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That's in for a strike.
Ball 3.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
3-2.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. And they get Mullins for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2. He swings and fouls one off. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Line drive, caught.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
A dive, he's got it. And very nicely done for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Back here in Queens, top of inning number 7. Here comes Manny Machado. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that is a foul ball. Fastball is outside. That's towards center. And there's one down. Next to hit, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And just foul. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Around second now, going for 3.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Late swing fouled off. That one clips the outside corner. 0-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up, that mentality.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Padres lead one, and it remains 1-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Ron Marinaccio.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ron Marinaccio.
Alonso at the plate and takes high there. Bullpen action for the Padres. Wandy Peralta, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hart getting cranked up as well. Kicks and deals. And
That's
another
a ball.
ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
That one
3 balls,
missed.
1 strike.
Out towards right center field. Tatis makes the grab. 1 away. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Now batting left fielder.
Marinaccio, a 6'2 righty, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That's way outside. Ball 1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-0.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
1 out, base is empty. At the plate, Mark Vientos. Breaking ball misses down and away. One down, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base now. Jeff McNeil stands in. A changeup missing, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one to first, and it goes just foul. Towards first, and foul ball. Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away. So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Vientos leads off first with 2 down to the inning. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. And it's 2-zip. Back here at Citi Field. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. And a foul ball. Next one off the plate inside. And it's a ball and a strike. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Cindy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
He takes it on his own. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Jake Cronenworth will hit next. In the air, left field. Nimmo hauls it in, 2 away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fermin in the box again, takes a strike. That's to third, Baden. That's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Adrian Morejon.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Beatty leading things off and takes a strike. Morejon, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Missed with a changeup. 2-2. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
Luis Torrens, the next to hit.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Cedric Mullins up now for the Mets. Has grounded out a couple of times. Line drive and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a foul out of play.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Tatis waits. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Fouled off left side. Foul ball, still 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground to short, and that one finds its way through, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And 1-1. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hard hit, base hit. Mullins whips it back in. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 21 will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the New York Mets. Number 39, Edwin.
And now, Jackson Merrill. Fastball for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Arise on second. McCoy over at first with 1 away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Laureano comes up to hit. 1 for 3.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base. Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.